Anyway, so I got Freya here in the shade, which shade is a rare commodity around here. So what we're going to do this time is we're going to, this is the pre-picture. Of course you can see it's nice and dirty, got to clean it. But we're going to go ahead and black the backside of it. I used to use Plasti-Dip and stuff like that on the past bikes, like my Ninjas. But even it gets chinkle-leaded up and just aggravates the shit out of me. So I'm just going to try and find some matte black in the house, which I think I do have some. I'm just going to matte black it. You can use the paint for plastic. It's paint and primer for plastic. Works great. So that's what we're going to do here. So I'm going to pull it off, do some, well, I'm going to clean it up, pull it off, do some masking, and then I'll let you see where we are before we start spraying. See, this is why I don't film when I use sharp objects. It happens every time. And I try not to publicize how clumsy I am with sharp objects. But it is what it is. So I've actually found on this bike, on the Ninjas, I took the windscreen, and the FZ07, I took the windscreen off. So it's much easier to work with. But actually I have found that on this one, on the KLR, it's actually easier to do this if you leave it attached to the bike. You see I got 2 screws back in it. But it's actually much easier to trim your excess off. If you leave it on the bike, you've just got more working room around it, unlike the FZ and the Ninjas. So, which is good till you cut yourself, like I did, because I'm cool like that. And then these up here, these are going to be kind of tricky. These are the points. I don't really remember where they are, so I just got to kind of feel around, I guess, until I get one. There's one. And then go back that way. Make sure you have an extra sharp blade, otherwise you're just going to be bunching this tape up. And the more you bunch it, the crappier your lines are going to look. And nobody wants that. Alright, so I'm going to keep cutting myself, and I'll get back with you in a minute. See? What did I tell you? Number 2. Number 1. Number 2. Right on. Person, this is always a good time to wipe things down that you can't reach doing a regular bath on it, because the windscreen is installed. This is where you can show your KLR just how much you do love her. Well, or any bike. I do this with the FZ and the Ninjas too when their windscreen was off. Okay, let's move over here. Okay, I know the tripod legs are off, but I made a mess coming out here. Look, knocked all that wood down. Now I'm gonna have to pick it all up before I can get out in the morning. But I found a spot, right there, right there. So we're gonna start shakety shake, shake, shake that can. We're using the 2X Ultra Cover Paint and Primer, Ultra Matte Black, and bonds to plastic, metal, and more. But plastic's the big one. Alright. So we're just going to be doing some nice, even stroking. Damn, look at that. Elvira looks good from either direction. Isn't that amazing how old she is? She's like in her 70s. Still looks fabulous. I hope I look that good when I'm 70. Why don't you start shaking now? I'm just going to kind of give it a dusting right now. We're going to go give that a few minutes, and I'm going to go pick up some wood so I can get my bike out of here in the morning. I'll be back. Okay, let's keep dusting. Shake, 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 shake. Shake that booty. I don't shake my booty anymore. Too old for that shit. Not to mention, the last time I did it, I was sore for a couple days. I have to get on the other side. That's better. Mucho Garcia. Starting to take shape now. Everybody always looks at you funny around the house when you taking parts off of a brand new bike and you say, yeah, I'm going to spray paint them. But they'll see it here shortly. I'm still bleeding. Damn. Okay, so I'm going to keep dusting that way out there in the outback. And I'm going to bring it up here, and when it's ready, and I'll unmask it and put it back on and let you see what I made. Because it should dry pretty quick, 30-40 minutes. I don't have enough battery to wait that long, so I'll show you when I'm done. Okay, well, there was a squirrel. So that went pretty smooth. I'm going to show you here in just a second why I go with black. A lot of guys, like I said, do prefer to use the Plasti-Dip, which is fine. I did it on my first one. But it starts to show damage and wear real easy, even being on the inside of the windshield. But you know, if you ever want to peel it off and change colors or redo it or something like that, you absolutely can. I've done enough bikes to know that I like the black and only the black, so black it is. That's why I go permanent. And then to peel it off, when you do the Plasti-Dip, it's like, it comes off in bigger pieces, but it's kind of like peeling your skin when you get a bad sunburn. You know, it's kind of like that. Anyway, so you saw the before, and now you're going to get to see the after. Bum, bum, bum. And that's why I like the black. See how much more that makes that windshield pop? It just adds to the whole look of the bike. Just adds a whole nother level of badassery. You know, Virus still looks just, I mean, incredible. So, there you go. Well, that's it for today. Hopefully our next little project will entail getting rid of these, because these are nothing more than wind catches, and we're going to go to straight bars, straight black bars, hopefully. But that's it. So for now, we're going to say hasta luego, chichi, hasta biggie, or whatever they say. I don't know. I'm not that hip anymore. There you go. Winner chicken dinner. I do like chicken.